I'm Ruli, and you're watching the 46th video of my Recalcitrant Warden storyline playing Dragon Age Origins on Xbox Casual. To recap, this is Dirk, and Dirk has just gotten all the allies he needs to call the Landsmeet in Denerim and face off against his arch-nemesis Loghain. So of course, he immediately ran all over Ferelden doing various small errands, and fighting this guy, who, according to this here loading screen, is the toughest enemy we've ever fought. And may I remind you, we've fought 2 high dragons. Anyway, I promise we'll actually get to more main plot in this video after, some important stuff. Alright, so Dirk, you know what we're going to do now? What are we going to do now? We're going to see if we could get your friends to talk to each other. Okay. Specifically, some friends who have not spoken to each other before. So, what better place?
Blast and damnation!
Vashaden.
I don't think Liliana and Zevran have ever spoken. Let's see what they have to say. We hope. See if this works.
How long were you in that cloister, my dear woman?
Just over 2 years. Why do you ask?
And all the brothers and sisters there, they had taken vows?
Most of them, yes.
For 2 years you had no contact with anyone but men and women who are promised to some uncaring god?
What are you getting at?
Didn't you desire companionship during those 2 years? 2 years! The very thought makes me weak.
My time in the cloister was a time of contemplation. I occupied myself with thoughts of the Maker and other worthy pursuits. But like I said, most of the brothers and sisters had taken vows. Not all of them. Some were just affirmed, like me.
Aha! That is not so bad then.
Nothing happened, Zevran. It would not be right to engage in that behavior in a house devoted to the Maker.
Why? The Maker made us who we are. He made our urges. He gave us these parts. You think he made them for looks?
Alright, that's what we're getting out of them. So, we will get to the end. And then, let's see who's next.
Interesting.
Of all the...
Alistair, I don't think you've ever spoken with Zevran.
You know, Alistair, Antiva has a long tradition of royal bastards.
You don't say.
Oh, yes. They've led wars to claim the throne. Some of them have become kings. In fact, I'd say the current royal line in Antiva stems from bastard blood several times over.
Well, aren't you just chock full of useless trivia today?
Sadly, whenever a royal bastard rears their head in public and declares themselves, it often goes poorly for them.
Let me guess. They get assassinated.
Only the very popular ones.
And the unpopular ones?
Well, they get by somehow, I'm sure. There was one fellow who did quite well working as a prostitute based on his uncanny resemblance to the king. Charged a fortune.
Couldn't afford him, I take it.
That cynicism will serve you well, my friend. Hold on to it.
Alright, that went well.
Oh, Zevran.
It's because I never take him anywhere. That's why he's like top of the list of ones nobody's ever spoken to.
I think, of anyone, I mean, Zevran maybe is the one that this phrase applies the most to. I can't take you anywhere! Yeah.
Well, Ogren.
Ogren.
Have you forgotten?
Yeah. Maybe Ogren is be more, but...
Zevran at least has a sort of smoothness to him. Ogren is...
But Zevran is sober when he says those things, so at least you can't say, oh yeah, it's okay, he's drunk.
Indeed.
Like, it's not great that he's a drunk, but at least he was drunk when he said it. You'd be like, oh, well, he's actually sober, he meant that.
No, John. Zevran and Morgan.
So I wonder, do you intend to take your mother's place now?
Take her place? What do you mean?
As the new Witch of the Wild. That was her title, no? When one slays the queen, it's assumed they'll take her throne.
Considering the throne is a small shack in the middle of a cold wilderness, I think I may just pass.
And why would you lie to me, I wonder?
Ah, is this the part where you hint at some subtle plot of mine, because you are so very perceptive?
So you didn't know what your mother planned until you read it in that book. That's what you said.
That is correct.
I admire you. You are a wicked, wicked woman.
And you are a fool who spends far too much time on his hair.
Zevran, congratulations. For the first time, you have had a conversation that had nothing to do with sex.
Maybe ever.
That was very smart of you. I didn't think he could do it. He
Well
did
done.
it.
Well done, Zevran.
I feel like I should give him a gold star or something. All right. Maybe you can do it again.
Who else has ever not talked to Stan?
Ogren, since he's new. Oh no, they both always talk about stuff. I don't know what I'm asking for here.
Well, let's find out. Better to know than not to know.
Blast and damnation!
Ignorance is not really bliss. Well, sometimes it is.
It might be. It might be. All right, here we go.
What exactly are you drinking, my fine dwarven friend?
You can't have any.
Do not worry. Stand your feet.
What are you smelling my feet, huh? Some Antivan.
It is difficult to smell your feet. Perhaps in Antiva.
Now you're beginning to sound like Bronca.
Well, with astoundingly clean feet.
I don't even know where to take that. All right, Zevran. Zevran, technically that was not actually full of innuendo on your part. Ogren, you think of nothing else, do you? Nothing else. All right, back we go.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so Ogren, get out of here, man.
Seriously. Go sleep it off, dude.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what that means. All right, come on, Redbone. Will they talk?
We have dogs in Antiva. They run in the streets and eat garbage. It's true. They're treated as vermin mostly. Not like here in Ferelden. You're rather lucky to live here, you know.
Oh,
Indeed. Here they make statues of dogs. They carve you into their thrones and put armor on you. Amazing, really. But like a dog. Smell like several dogs. Yes, well, ignorance is bliss, I suppose.
oh.
You smell like several
Okay.
dogs. That's funny.
Rin does give him a bath occasionally, but I think he rolls in things on purpose.
Well, he
Is
is a
what I
dog.
think. Does everyone get lost?
Braska.
Morgan.
Indeed.
Now, she has actually talked to Rathbone.
She has talked to him a couple times. Made him sad.
Oh, first of all, I want to pet him while he's on fire. Hello, Rathbone. Oh, look at you! You see anything interesting? Lightly damaged cake. Rathbone, you are the best. Good boy! Who's my flaming weapon? Alright. Scritches! Oh, there he is. Okay, they're still somewhat hurt because you're on fire. Ow! Ow! Oh, alright. Now, the next question. Morgan,
Darling.
I would like to try something.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
That is actually what I want to find out, is how Rathbone would respond if I did this.
And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you?
Exactly!
Come to think of it, I find myself no longer caring.
I'm glad you don't mind if my dog is watching. And you're such a good boy. Okay. Speaking of, though... Actual conversation. I suppose,
Yes.
technically, we've had some camp chatter between Alistair and Rathbone, but not on the walkway. Not random party chatter.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say?
Oh, yes.
Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now! There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Cute and adorable puppy. Split. That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
Alistair, you are a cute and adorable moron.
It's not at all a coincidence that was his dialogue, yeah.
I don't think it was.
Alistair's more dog-like
Alright.
than your dog.
You know, I haven't caught Alistair rolling in things.
He rolls around happily on his back. I don't know. That seems to pretty much describe Alistair's every interaction with you.
I am not sure what you mean by
You know,
that.
like how a dog rolls around on their back to...
Figurative.
Yes,
oh, you
yes,
mean
not
figuratively.
literally,
right,
no.
right. Figuratively. Okay, Stan, come talk to my dog. I know
Yes.
you two are buddies. I want you two have a little conversation. What?
Don't look at me like that. No, absolutely not. There is no time. We have work to do.
Oh, he wants to play.
Ah, fine, bring me the stick. But this is the last time, I swear it.
Oh,
Oh, you two are adorable. Okay. Alright. We're getting through the list, by
that
the way.
was incredibly adorable.
Oh, and actually, this part does not require me to go back. I am a little curious.
Indeed.
So, Morgan. Oh, right. Set the weapons on fire first.
Your desire?
So, you remember what we did last time with Rathbone?
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
Guess what I want to do in public?
And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you?
Yes.
I am not an audience.
Come to think of it, I find myself no longer caring.
Right. Back we go. This must look so weird for Andy Dorf who's like inside here. It's like, what is with the warden running in and out with different people? This is some sort of a weird warden training they're doing. Alright. I don't know how you two get along because I've never heard you talk, so let's find out.
You can stop flinching, Sten. I'm not going to harm you.
I do not fear harm to myself.
What is that supposed to mean?
An unbound mage is like a wildfire, as prone to simply consume itself as it is to devour all that surrounds it.
I do wish you wouldn't refer to mages as it.
Okay, that's cool. Alright, here we go. This guard is like so confused.
You know, Win, I have a friend back in Antiva who would be very excited to meet you.
I'm sorry.
Salvail prefers women with experience and maturity.
We're
He
back.
says they have more substance, are more robust and flavorful.
Does he now?
Indeed. No need to deny it. Zevran knows a fine bird when he sees one.
I am not a bird.
There is no reason to deny yourself the pleasure of male companionship, after all, yes? You might balk now, but I assure you, Salvail is a gentleman of means and quite handsome.
I am going to walk away now, calmly, coolly. This is to save you the pain of having your brain forcibly removed through your ears.
This must be a Ferelden thing, I swear.
Okay, now we know. Next up is Rathbone and Wynn. I think they get along well, right?
Yes.
You are a handsome canine specimen, aren't you? Yes, you are.
Oh.
But look at that tiny, stubby tail. Would you like a nicer tail? I could give you a long, swishy tail if you like. Just a wave of a wand and poof, tail. You'll adore it, I promise. Or maybe you would like to be a different color. We could spice up that drab brown with some red or blue, perhaps even violet. War dogs need to be pretty too, don't they? Yes, you want to be pretty, pretty dog. That's right, you just love attention, don't you? And you want antlers, a big swishy tail and hey, he made off with my staff. Perhaps I underestimated his intelligence.
Okay, that was cute. Alright.
Perhaps you underestimated his intelligence.
Then-
Well.
Indeed.
Confirming. Morrigan, guess what?
Your desire?
Oh, come on, can't you guess?
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
I want to see what happens.
And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you?
Yes.
Such childish antics.
And suddenly I want to do nothing more. 'Tis odd, no?
Thank you, Id. Ogren and Rathbone, here we go.
Hey, you stupid mutt. What are you looking at me for? Well, you better get moving, you great sodding pile of potential poo.
That was it! Ogren, you never fail to disappoint. Wynn, I do apologize for this.
Aye, sure. Why not?
Pardon?
Oh, I'd give you a roll. Why not?
A roll?
Aye, anytime. Preferably in the dark.
Oh!
I should be flattered.
I'm not sure I have the equipment for that, but sure, whatever gets you working.
Alright! And just to finish things off well...
Horse feathers.
Indeed.
Morgan, I'm almost afraid, but hey,
Your desire?
one last experiment.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option.
I know.
It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
Alright, let's go for it.
And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you?
Turn just a little bit. I don't have a good angle.
How thrilling. Oh well.
Alright, good times. Okay, let's get that dagger upgraded for you. Yay! Oh my. Oh my, what Liliana. So he is. Hey Liliana.
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen.
So, I mean, I wouldn't have disturbed them, except for the owl's sake.
I know. It seems almost irreverent to use her as a curative.
Right.
And it is also a tiny bit morbid. I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
Well, I think she would say otherwise. Andraste fought for everyone, so she belongs to us all.
Yes, of course, but it still is something to be in awe of.
Hello, body. Do you ever name this thing, Liliana?
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
I was going to ask you something.
Of course.
Oh, can't ask about the Nog? Come on. Are you feeling better about what happened with Marjolaine?
Yes, a little better. Time heals all wounds, so they say. Scars remain, but they are just colors in the painting that is my life, no?
That's very poetic. Just wanted to make sure you were all right.
I wish things had happened differently, but knowing her and knowing me, I don't think it could have. We had good times, though, and I look back on those fondly. Whatever happened after will never change the truth of the past.
Well, you know you can talk to me if you need to.
It's not so bad. Look, now I have new friends, a new family. In spite of it all, life is good.
Good. Glad to hear it. Can't ask her what she named a Nog. That's all I really want right now. All right. Okay, Dirk, here goes. All right, we're going to see how this goes with 2 daggers. I've heard you could be pretty awesome with them. We'll see. Good boy. Alright. That was important. Hello.
Most of us have never left the clan before for a reason. There's so many people, and yet somehow they all seem strangers to one another.
Wait till we battle together. That'll be a little team-building exercise. How's it going, Captain?
Hail, Grey Warden.
Hail to you too. Ooh, somebody needs to clean up. Let's see. Oh, here we are. Oh, Lehman!
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
I think I'm ready. Yes, let's go to Denerim.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon.
Speak of the devil.
Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates while a blight claws at our land.
The blight is why I'm here. With Caelan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
If Anora rules, let her speak for herself.
Ah, the Grey Warden recruit. I thought we might meet again. You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
I don't accept the sympathies of deserters and regicides.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone.
No, it isn't.
There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
So you're the one who butchered my kin.
When the animals turn against their masters, it is sometimes necessary to cull the herd.
Right. When does the Landsmeet begin?
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Calthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden Wood. When you see her work destroyed, you divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
You are the one who divided Ferelden. We are trying to fix that.
I was not talking to you.
You will.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
Why is he doing this?
Maker knows. Perhaps he's gone mad. I would have imagined pigs would fly before Loghain MacTyr would turn against our king.
Have you known Loghain so long?
My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Loghain were inseparable. The wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle and the farmer's son. When Loghain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy, but he got on one knee to swear that he would see Ferelden free or die trying.
And now he kills Merrick's son and steals his throne.
And conspires with a blood mage to poison me. It is a bitter dose to taste. The Chantry speaks truly about the corruption of power. If a man like Loghain could go and do this, I would never have believed he would do anything but what was best for Ferelden. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Well, where are we now? Lots of places to go. Zevran, hello.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas. What say you?
Care to answer some questions?
By all means.
Tell me about your adventures.
My adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days?
You certainly talk like you've had adventures.
Falling stairs is an adventure. Falling into someone's bed, also an adventure. I am assuming what you're looking for are professional anecdotes. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
On your second mission?
Well, it was just the one mage. Not as simple a mission as the vagrant grey warden or two, perhaps. As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning.
And she didn't try to kill you?
Well, yes, twice, actually. Then she decided to try and use me instead. The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the Crows on her behalf. What can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage. Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly.
So, you didn't actually kill her?
Not actually, no. I was a bit unimpressed by the development at first. Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the Crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making it look like an accident. The circle of Magi was unaware of foul play, and everyone was happier all around.
You got so lucky.
I got stupid, in fact, and very lucky. It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see.
Right, I'm sure that's a very wise lesson to learn.
And one that not everyone learns, I'm sad to say. But that's enough tale spinning from me for the moment. Talking about the mage has made me a bit nostalgic, I'm afraid. Ah, the good old days.
Right. Oh. Hello.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Let me know if anything is troubling you.
Thank you, I will. Liliana?
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I can help with?
No, it's just saying hello. Let's all through that way.
So many visitors, so many chamber pots to clean. If they keep tracking mud up, it'll take a month to get it all out.
That is the important thing. Hello. A love letter. Yes! That is all of them. Don't want to go outside yet. I think.
So many visitors, so many chamber pots.
Oh, hello, Ogren.
I got a moment, sure.
Never mind.
Aye, all right then.
Helana, how many times I gotta tell you before it make it through that pointy skull? Bank the coals at night, or the stew don't cook.
Hello, Agatha.
Dinner's not ready yet, and don't ask. It'll be served when it's done, and that's that. Now, shoo, out of my kitchen.
Hang on. There's sparkles on... Come on, I had it. There. Hey, you can cook fish now. Hello.
She don't have to yell. I heard her the last 6 times.
Oh, it's a cat. Can you pet the cat? Oh, can't pet the cat. Oh, that's a cute cat. In here.
Is it true that none of them looked all that princely to me?
What if they got Alistair? What if they got you? Do you have a room? Do I have a room? I don't know. What if they got Morgan? Oh, hello.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room.
I haven't seen many elves around here.
The Chamberlain disapproves of us. If Lady Isolde hadn't brought me into this household from Redcliffe last year, I'd never have been given a place. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
Good day. Oh. Excuse me.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Yes, very nice.
Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Erlina. She's...
I am Queen Anora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
My help?
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Think she does. Why would Anora ask for our help?
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
Are you saying the Queen believes Loghain killed Kaelin?
My Queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Loghain, he is very subtle, no? But Rendon Howe, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to Howe. A visit from the Queen to the new Earl of Denham is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
And what did he say?
Things no decent person would repeat. He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
Locks the Queen in a guest... And Loghain would allow that?
King Kaelin was like a son to him, and Loghain left him to die. Does he love Anora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard Howe say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Earl Eamon.
We have to get her out of there.
Yes, that is what she hoped he would say. Loghain, he has fought the young Grey Warden who survived. He is worried, no?
We may have no choice but to trust Anora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeds in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
What do you propose we do?
I have some uniforms. Earl Howe hires so many new girls every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to Howe's estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Right. Well... Alistair, were you standing there listening in the whole time? Why didn't you have anything to say?
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room.
Have they?
Ask away.
I have some questions.
Of course.
Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Where are the nearest Grey Wardens from here?
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything wardens in other lands.
Is there a headquarters somewhere?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfells, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
That's it then, I have no more questions.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. Ask away.
Well, there's the one.
Of course.
What changes about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
Yeah. I meant physically.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
Just try that line on me.
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret, it's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. Face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
I haven't noticed anything like that.
Really? I saw you eating dinner the other day. Savage.
Yes, well...
Ah, yes, the classy camaraderie of two men traveling out in the open. I take it you were like this before the joining, then. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Nightmares, yes, I know what you mean.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we?
Right.
Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The taint, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
Nice. That's cheery.
And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. Well, there you have it.
It's a high price to pay, Alistair.
I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the Blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
He'll be remembered, Alistair, as will the others.
I know. Ending the Blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
Should have told... Really should have told us all. So why didn't you tell Alistair that? Why didn't I bring my grievances to Alistair? You're joking. What good would it do? Okay, seriously, Dirk, why this hostility to Alistair? Not hostile towards him. It comes and goes, but it's definitely there. I like him. He's a loyal friend. He's just such a man-child. Uh-huh. You know what? It took me a while, but I think I've figured it out. You're jealous. What? Because he's tall and strong and an amazing warrior and probably going to be king, and you think if you had those advantages, you'd be ruling Ferelden by now with Morrigan for your queen. Right, first of all, you should never tell an elf he wants to be human. I never never said you wanted to be human. Yeah, you implied it. No, well... Okay, I didn't mean that exactly. I just think it majorly frustrates you to see him have these advantages and not use them because you can see how he could use them, but he can't because he's Alistair. Uh-huh. So, was there a second of all? I'm not so sure I want to rule for Eldon anymore. Not so sure Alistair shouldn't be running for the hills. No friend? No sparkles? Is this your room, Dirk? Maybe this is your room. See? Chest. Can't look at it.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Archie.
Where are we?
This is Al Eamon's estate in Denram. Oh, there's Al Eamon.
Fancy Nancy. Wait,
right.
you've acquired all your allies to fight the Blight.
Right.
Dirk, you're amazing.
Oh, you missed it. We talked with the Loghain. He came up.
Oh.
Himself.
I'm sure that went well.
Oh, yes. That's not a secret passage, is it? If I was a secret passage, I would hide here.
One would think, but no.
You know, I'm trying to figure out where everyone is. Oh, well, there's Morgan. And Rothbone. Hello, Morgan.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. What comes, my friend?
Never mind. Sorry, it's a little too cushy for you, dear. Hello, Sten.
My friend.
This is not as defensible as I would like.
She's working
but
hard
it
to
will
try and
do.
friend zone you there,
What
Dirk.
is your wish, Kadan?
Well...
Don't let her do it.
I do not intend to. Nothing really, just checking in with everyone.
As you wish.
Mostly I want to hear what they say now that we're in this place. Who's this? Random. Hello? Apparently not. Okay. Rothbone! Oh. What, I can't ask him to get anything? Apparently not. Okay, book. Keep finding books for you, Artsy.
For me?
Oh, sorry, I meant Ruly.
I was gonna say, I don't have anything to do with
This random
books.
elf is up to something, and I can't even ask her what.
She is inspecting for dirt, probably.
Ah, right.
Or
That's a
spying.
thing.
Anybody's guess there.
Alright, well, I think I have located most, if not all, of my allies. Right, okay.
So you talked to Loghain, how did that go?
Well, I've decided I may hate Rendon Howe as much, if not more, than Loghain. So that's something.
Why's that?
Right, so found out he's the new Earl of Denram. Mentioned something about him slaughtering my people.
Oh, delightful.
He said, oh, how did he put it? When the animals turn against their masters, it's time to cull the herd.
Why do I feel like Rendon?
That is an interesting question. Why would you think that?
Well, he crossed you for one, Dirk, and he threatened the people you love, which is...
Oh, Rendon Howe is definitely going to die, yes, there's no question.
How long is it going to take him to die? That's the second question.
Well, I'm not into torture, but you know, I tell you what. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to invade his place. Go to his home and do it.
Technically you did at the beginning of the story, didn't you?
No, he wasn't the Earl then.
Oh,
It was,
that's true. He wasn't. It wasn't his home then. And in fairness, you were just trying to give back what didn't belong to the old Arl's son, so...
To rescue the women, yes. Alright. Think.
Indeed.
Doesn't so much matter
Yes.
who I take right now,
Indeed.
because I am going to camp shortly. As I'm here, though. Oh, Dirk, you know what? You need to redo Song of Courage. And who was that little from Morrigan? She does not want to be just friends.
On my way.
I'm just saying.
Methinks the lady doth protest just a little too much.
Alright, where are we going? Oh, I'm completely turned around. Where is...
Be careful
There
with
we
that
go.
package, you lazy slut. It's worth more than
Right.
you make in 10
Liliana,
years.
are you sure you can't rob that woman?
Don't stare at me, Cho. I can have my father send you south.
Oh, we got something. Good job, Liliana. I've been wanting to get that woman for a while now. Right. I feel better. Oh, and Artsy.
Yes.
I got all the love letters.
You got them all.
Yes, I did.
Did you
Well
see
done.
Wolf's face when he arrived? I heard West Hills has fallen to Darkspawn.
Your lands are in the south. Surely you've seen the Blight yourself.
Hardly. You know very well I've been in Denerim these past 2 years. Rosalind requires us to be in town, you understand.
Yes, I had heard that.
Might need to talk to that man. Right, in the meantime, hello.
What can I get you, stranger?
Finished a favor for one of your interested parties. Thank you. Oh, 6 gold. That wasn't bad. Right, let's see what this gentleman has to say. Hello.
Did you see Wolf's face when he arrived? I heard West Hills has fallen to Darkspawn.
I have no time to deal with applicants.
Do I look like a supplicant? You know what? I'm glowing purple, man! Supplicants don't glow purple. Okay. Hello.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Thank you. I don't think there's anything more, but no. Alright. I thought you were going to camp. I am, yes. Thank you, got sidetracked. See, the thing is... Turns out, Queen Anora has been kidnapped by none other than, make it bless, Rendon Howe.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna die.
So, right, so I have to go after him. And if I am going to a nobleman's estate, on a noble mission no less, I am going to empty my backpack to be ready to fill it.
With all the things you can carry, anything that's not nailed down.
Everything that is not nailed down.
Rendon Howe will be looking for a cheese knife. And he'll be like, what happened to all the cheese knives?
And that's what I
I
stab
was
him
just
in the
gonna say,
back,
that's
right?
yeah. He'll miss the moment when he's about to get killed by you.
Okay. Yeah. Bodan.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife?
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Bodan, I would hate to know what you charge People you don't like. Tiara, when did you pick that up? I don't even know.
A tiara? Who's going to get a tiara?
I mean, Morgan likes jewelry, but I feel like a tiara might not be.
Maybe not the babe. Maybe Zevran wants a tiara. Oh, I know. It's perfect. It's for Alistair. Give it to Alistair. He'll be like, he'll pretend that he's awkwardly receiving it, but then he'll wear it when he's in his tent by himself.
Well, he is going to be
Yeah,
king.
maybe he can give it to his future wife.
Right. Oh, let's give some things away. Tell you what, I will give him. I will give him some cake that my dog found.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
I'm sure he'll love it. And... Loghain. Here you are, have some ale.
That looks fine indeed.
Yeah. And... I could give a locket to Morgan. I'm sort of waiting to see if she gets mad at me for any reason. Oh, just... You might as well. Might as well. Oh, you know what I can do? I can now make some simple potions myself. I don't have to ask Morgan anymore. So I could make some mulberry crunch. Use up the rest of my flasks. Look at that, I'm doing it all on my own. Oh! Alright, hello. Turn in crafting materials for the dish. Give all little fruits. Oh, and I was going to check. Might as well. I'm planning to give coins at some point.
Honestly, you've given them quite a bit, so I mean, money, sort of bonus at this point.
You will have the best equipped army Ferelden has ever seen.
Alright, now I have to think about this. This is supposed to be... Oh wait, giving Morgan the locket.
That little nug squeaks a lot.
You know, there are some other gifts you can give for her part if she does get mad at you. Good point. Good point.
Fine. You have my thanks.
That nug sure makes a lot of noise.
I know, I shouldn't talk. My dog barks all the time.
Yeah, but he's also, like, you know, useful. Like ripping out the throats of your enemies versus...
Well, the nug is useful. It's sort of consolation prize for not getting me. Dirk! That's terrible. For the runner-up goes the nug.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to say about that.
Okay, anyway. Okay, so who's coming? Right, this is stealth, so probably not Sten. I don't think anyone would think he was a servant of Rendon Howe,
Indeed.
so Morgan could pass in a disguise.
Yes.
So I do need a good warrior. You know, it is sort of Zevran's thing, and it's also sort of Liliana's thing, and frankly, I trust Liliana, so... Oh, you've decided you do trust her? Yeah. Yes, I have.
You did give her a nug after all.
Well... You don't have to trust someone to give them a nug. I mean, you have to trust them to take care of the nug. Right.
No, I mean, like, now you've given her a nug, so, you know, you can probably, if you can trust her to take care of the nug, then she can probably not kill you. And also, she probably loves the thing and is...
I'm not sure that follows, to be honest. Alright, let's... Still can't go to the alienage. Alright.
It probably doesn't.
Down that street, Dark Alley. To the Earl of Denerim's estate. You ready for this, buddy? What have I said about calling me buddy? I'll take that as yes! Let's go. Why do you always take the long way, Dirk? Seriously. Trying to be a little bit stealthy here. Oh, great. What? I swear, I thought I'd cleaned up these alleys. I don't know, what's that? Lesser health poultice. A lesser health poultice of all. Why am I here?
I spit on your health poultice.
And so
It
here
is
is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing.
Zevran? Who's that?
Don't bother. I know very well he travels with you.
Here I am, Taliesin.
Zevran, you idiot!
Were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
Of course, I'd need to be dead first.
And I'm not about to let that happen.
Well,
What?
well.
You've gone soft.
I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Oh.
Indeed.
Yes.
For blood and glory! You have better luck stealing from a drunk poetess. For blood and glory!
Worthless cur!
Now for my favorite part!
Oh, this should be good.
Oh, you're serious about that?
Another call.
Great idea. I'll write that one down.
Oh, really now?
Come here for a second.
You know, you could be using Mark of Death back at them. I could.
And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
So what does this mean?
I do not know. It seems I have options now, whereas once I had none. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go?
Well, I wish you would stay, Zevran. I need your help.
Do you? I suppose there are worse things I could do with my time than save the world.
I would ask that you stay, as a friend.
And who could resist such a request? Very well. I will not abandon you. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
Yes. Well. Don't know where the honor disappeared to, but
Nice.
all right.
Very nice. Good job. You won Zevran over. For the first time, we've discovered that he does, in fact, have lasting loyalty. So far, to only one person ever, so...
Hey, yeah. Oh, let's just loot his former comrades.